I may or may not be in chat right now. We have Troya, we have MF Zoom, The Drink, Schmixerization, whatever he goes by many names, but he's the GOAT. And we're seeing here R.O.B and Pokemon Trainer. Now, we see a lot of Pokemon Trainer around here. Cal is a BSB enthusiast, very consistent with it. Douce as well, so we're going to see a set that we've seen many, many times before.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
It's always nice to see them run it back. They are both very patient players from what I've seen.
Yes.
So I don't expect a very fast game, but the nice thing is both their characters have a lot of come off from one good interaction. So we really do just need to see one big neutral win for something big to pop off.
Absolutely. I mean, Douce is very well known for... Oh, a mistag. Jeez. Douce is very well known for sort of just trying his best to embarrass his opponents. And so he will just go for something, and you'll be like, oh, why did I get hit by that? I suck. And Cal is also very good on his hit confirms. I mean, we saw at Match Harder, which was our regional last weekend, he beat DM, who was just up here, with a confirm that started at 30. And it was a huge confirm. It was game 3, I believe. That is not the first or the second or even the third time we've seen him do something like that before. Okay. And as we're seeing here, up smash is going to make it quite the even game to start off with this game 1 of this set. I think this is for top 8.
This should be. I can check bracket for you, but I'm not sure. What is this game for?
K.
K.
Is this for top 8? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is for top 8. We had a pretty big turnout today.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are always like this. We don't have this in Houston.
Honestly,
for sure.
we average about like 30 to 40 people. It depends on the week, but yeah, it's a pretty good turnout today.
Okay.
Just under the threshold for a typical bracket, so we are going to get all best of 5 today. But
Okay.
But yeah, but it's really nice. The venue's really nice. Love BP. Shout out to Balance Patch.
Shout out Boston, man.
Yes. Shout out Boston. Love Boston.
We are seeing him on the Charizard. I think he is trying to kind of look for an early kill here. He does get it with the up air. So we're going to see if he switches out back to the Squirtle. There it is, just try to build up some percentage here. He does get the up smash, kind of punishing that back air. So we're going straight back to the Charizard. I think he's just trying to cycle back, trying to get a little bit of percent off with the Charizard. The nice thing is he is kind of keeping him on that side of the stage where R.O.B isn't getting a lot of time to charge up his gyro or use his neutral B really, or zone him out at all. We do see a nice grab, 2 up airs getting a little bit of percent, trying to catch that fall.
Yeah, no, and I think also another thing is like Cal has talked to me a lot about just PT in general. We are very, very adamant about practicing with one another, and he has led me to understand that Ivysaur does not have many very good options in neutral. So he does like to opt for the Squirtle in those low percent situations and Charizard in those high percent situations. But right now, he is in advantage state, and that is where Ivysaur thrives with the down air, going to catch the forward air, just barely spacing over it. And that's going to be game 1 for Humble Genius.
I do see what you mean, though, with those confirms. I see him going for that kind of drop-off platform, side B, up B, trying to kind of hit him. It also helps a lot because if you jump, you can get up aired by Ivysaur. It's a big threat, so kind of just forces you to sit there or take an air dodge and puts you in a real big 50-50 scenario, really.
Absolutely.
Especially with that big hitbox on R.O.B, you don't really have a lot of quick burst options, so you're kind of a bit slower, and you don't have time to get it like a nair out, right, which is a lot of times what they try to land with. But I am kind of interested. Why do you think they're going to the small battlefield as opposed to something like the PS2?
I think that I would assume that Cal banned a lot of the stages that are obviously really good for R.O.B. So stages like Town. I assume he also banned. I would not be surprised if he banned Kalos. Because again, Douce is really, really good with those confirms, with those 0 to deaths that we see all R.O.B players do. Douce is very consistent and very good at them. And so I think he was trying to take every opportunity, and it seems like just a really good neutral stage for both of them. I believe that because it was so close game 1, Douce doesn't want to change anything. He just wants to run it back with a few small adjustments and take game 1. But we are seeing here Cal starting off with an amazing 102 response to the stage bans, and that's a down air into the down air, and that is almost a 0 to death to start off this game 2. Douce is... oh, here we go.
Oh, he's coming with a response. You see him trying to go for those gyro nair combos, just trying to get a confirm.
There it
he
is.
catches the up B and kills him early with the side B, and we have a very even game with two very explosive players. You know, that is one of the nice things about kind of watching these R.O.B PT kind of matchups, especially when they're held by such good players. Is they tend to make for really exciting, explosive games, in my opinion. So we do see him kind of trying to reset neutral. Humble Genius here. He gets his grab confirmed. He's getting a little bit of percent.
But that is just so insane. Like Squirtle just able to do 45 off of a grab. It's such a small frame, able to do so much damage. Can't kill though.
It don't matter so long as he's still holding on to your stock.
That's actually a whole lie. Like forward tilt is impossible to tech. Don't quote me on that.
I will.
I will. Forward tilt is impossible to detect. Oh, missing the up smash. I think Cal understood that from game one and is starting to space around Douce's shield, and Douce is not able to find a. Ooh, the up B from the wall jump. That's
kind
nice.
of resetting the game. He is fishing very hard for that up smash. And Humble Genius is doing a very good job of kind of staying away from that zone. Catches him with the gyro, putting him Ivysaur in a bad spot here. He catches him with the nair at ledge. That is unfortunately the tried and true, the untechable tail. You can run, you can hide, but you can't go anywhere away from that flaming tail.
That is a big tail. It's actually a really big hitbox. I don't know if you've seen the frame data on that, but Cal showed it to me. It is insane how huge it is. It's so dumb. It lasts forever. It's massive. Like it's.
Is it bigger than the Mewtwo tail hitbox?
Yes.
Wow,
yes,
really? I did not know
It covers more space, at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it hits harder for sure.
It does, yeah. Especially the tipper, yeah. But Douce is starting to push his advantage state right now. 90%, not able to get an up tilt into the up air. Cal is playing very carefully, not able to get a grab off the forward tilt, though. Douce is starting to run away with this up tilt. Nope. Down air.
Catches the dare. The side B gets him back on stage. He's trying to just build up a little bit of space. It's hard though because R.O.B is controlling so much of that space. Squirtle just trying to get back, trying to build up a little bit percent before he switches off. Ooh, the nair almost gets him, but he is in a really bad spot. He catches the fair. Ooh, side B resetting the game. He misses
this character's ass.
I know, unreal.
Up throw.
Nice the up throw.
That is a 1-1.
That is an unfortunate way to go.
Yeah. Hey man, you picked the character.
Yeah, you live by it, I guess. Yeah. See, that's why you go Charizard. Charizard only PT. Go back to Smash 4 days, man. Give me my Rock Smash back.
Dude, somebody said that you should replace Flare Blitz with Rock Smash, and I feel like that is an atrocious idea.
I 100% agree. I feel like Flare Blitz is half of what gives Charizard his personality, personally. And at that point, you just go back to like Bear Simulator, and I'm not looking for Smash 4 gameplay anymore. Okay, and I did not see the stage they picked. Did they run it back?
I believe it was to Battlefield, either Small Battlefield or Battlefield, because it had all the music stations. Yeah, so we're running straight back. These guys are actually very good friends. They also practice quite a bit together. So this is one of those instances where you're playing more of the player than you are against the character. Because both of these guys know all of each other's habits. You're seeing there the heavy parries.
That's about sending a message right there. There's no other reason you'd ever do that. The R.O.B does fall off the stage. He gets the tech this time. He kind of trying to stop him from landing with those nairs. I do think that is kind of his biggest win conditions. How well is he able to deal with those nairs that he keeps putting down? That is one of R.O.B's best tools, is kind of just landing with those aerials that make him so safe. You see the tech, the miss tech.
Impossible to tech. I'm telling you, it's untechable.
I think he'll be very happy to hear you say that after. That's for sure. But we are kind of just going back. He is in a pretty big lead here. Once again, getting that free 40 off of a grab.
Yes,
off of a grab. Insanity. You know, the more I see it, the more I hate it. But, you know, I can't.
It's his bread and butter. He does it all the time. I mean, he really does just go for those that forward tilt, and if you get hit by it once, it has very little lag. It's not necessarily safe, but it is very, very hard to punish. There only a small amount of moves actually punish it on shield, so it is
very good move.
It's not ideal.
Yeah,
well, it is ideal for him, but
yeah, it's ideal for the player.
Yeah,
not so much who he's playing against. But you know, let them worry about their own problems. If they don't like it, play the character. That's unfortunately the way this game goes. He does get the missed tech chase into a down smash. We're seeing a lot of missed techs here. Yeah. But, you know, I guess it will become just quickly a game of who can tech first. But two very, very good players. I do really like how patient Absurd God has been. Just kind of waiting for the R.O.B to make a mistake and then catching it as the game goes. That is all very true in neutral, but it is kind of a hard job to try to get back on the stage against the R.O.B. He shields, he gets back on stage, getting a little bit of a confirm. He is still ahead despite how long that sequence was. We're seeing what he's going to look for. I think he's kind of trying to fish for it up air.
What? Dude, the mics just peaked like all hell. Holy, but that is insane. Up air? Good catch on the nair though. Trying to go for another up air, but Cal is going to stuff that out.
Yeah, getting called out by that second up smash. I have been seeing him do a lot of that, kind of just catching the R.O.B's jumps, just waiting for him to get in the air, and then after he's in the air, that did 15–20%.
Yes. Charizard's Flare Blitz.
I thought he was going to go for the Flare Blitz there.
That could have killed. That's a backer, and that kills. Yeah, that is literally just dead.
Yeah.
It is 2-1 for Calvin Del Vecchio, otherwise known as Humble Genius.
I keep calling him Absurd God. I don't know where I got it from. I meant Humble Genius. You know, the way he's played is just absurd to me.
See, there's some other iterations of Humble Genius out there. There's Stupid Genius. There is Arrogant. I think Arrogant Idiot. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, there are a few different iterations out there.
I see. Truly a man that goes by a bunch of names.
Yes,
right?
he's a man of many names. Yeah, we also know him as the Grustler.
The Crustler?
Yo, is Overdrive the random what?
What?
Okay, what is that? Is Overdrive the random what?
Where is
the
that?
pinned message on the thing. Is Overdrive the random what?
The random Pac-Man player? No, brother. That was me.
Yes, I am the random Pac-Man player. That is me. Hello. Yeah, I am the random Pac-Man player in question. Oh? Ooh, Cal is looking for the stock.
He wants it early. He has been getting a lot of these kind of stock ones very early.
Yes, absolutely.
Very nice job, though, kind of holding on to his stock here. We'll see. I do feel like the R.O.B has been getting a lot more kind of just small wins in neutral, but it just, when Humble Genius gets that one click, it's so punishing. And it's a very interesting way of seeing Smash.
What? That didn't hit? Wow.
Yeah, I think
Cal is normally normally very good at timing it.
Oh, barely lives.
Yeah, Cal does not miss those, but I've seen a lot from this set. Oh, this is the ledge. That's unfortunate.
I guess.
But I mean, it would be better to lose that stock at that point rather than at like something like 0. So
yeah,
it is a good stock to lose.
Yeah. Sure, he's very happy after that up smash. You know, it's all's well that ends well, as I like to say.
Of course. So. I mean, I think, again, as I was saying before, like, I think that it really comes down to the fact that Cal just is able to win neutral more often. And I feel like when the few times that Douce has won neutral, it has not ended up in some sort of large combo, like 80% or even a death of some sort.
Yeah.
And so Cal does just start to run away with it when he does just get...
You know, that one confirm that he needs.
Yeah.
And it's kind of insane because it's usually the other way around, right? When I was coming, I was expecting the other way. We see the bear. He does catch the fact that he doesn't jump.
Dead.
That is death, unfortunately.
That is dead. Yeah, misses the down, or misses the back air. Goes a little bit too far off for the edge guard and pays the price for it. Really unfortunate.
We'll see if Humble Genius is able to bring it back, or are we going to be able to see a Game 5 here? It's a very nice Game 5 scenario to see a top A. He catches the grab. That is something I've noticed, that a lot of these players, they really don't shield very often.
Nope.
You know, kind of just,
And that's what I'm talking about when I say that Douce wants to actually just embarrass his opponents. Even he might be down 2-1, but he's still gonna do what he does.
It's a mentality game at the end of the day, right?
It is.
Even if you lose, so long as you're in your opponent's head and you got that other game to save. Oh, they're getting the dare.
Yeah, that was a good down air. A little bit of bias coming from me there, but that's fine.
You know, I gotta
root for my boy.
I gotta start rooting for Douce a little. And there goes.
I
like a nice call out with the up smash. You gotta compliment Douce where he gets it, right?
Yeah, no, you gotta give guys his flowers. You know, I mean, I love Douce. Douce and I are very, very good friends. Me and Cal are also very good friends. I love them both. But underdog story, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true. They are both PR players from what I've heard, as well as you.
Yes.
What are their rankings? Kind of just so I understand.
We can't show them on stream. So Douce was not, at least on my ranking, he was not ranked. I think he was around 16 or 17.
Okay.
Cal around the same range.
Okay.
But at their peaks, I believe Douce was ranked 6, and
Oh, wow.
Cal was ranked 12, maybe
Okay.
14. Yeah. So
it is just a bit of an underdog story here for Douce, but it is very, very close, and it's very noticeable in the gameplay too.
yeah,
Double up air into 50% just to start us off the game.
yeah. But Cal is recently just coming off of a very good Mash Harder win, or not Mash Harder win, Mash Harder run. I believe getting 9th, beating DM in the process, like I mentioned before, and losing to, I believe, who did he lose to? He lost to somebody really, really good. Regardless, very good run. 9th is not easy at a C tier, so props to him.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, but we're seeing Game 5 here. This is quite the set. Love to see both these guys play.
Is he dead here?
That's some extra damage with the gyro, I believe. Yeah, he was trying to go for something saucy there.
Okay.
Catches the jump, though.
He doesn't have a jump. He's going to have to Flare Blitz back. He misses the dare with the R.O.B, unfortunately canceling it. Is he going to get the up smash here?
Yeah,
okay,
that's it, yeah.
Just goes for the up tilt, up air confirm. I do really like seeing the way that Douce is hitting all of his confirms this set, at least. You know, every time, while he hasn't been kind of getting a lot of those, has been getting a lot of those neutral wins, when he does get the setup that he needs, he does really come out to a lot of percent at the end of the day, especially as the set has been going on. We're trying to see if Douce, if he's Absurd God is going to be able to get the the down air. Douce in a really good position here to kind of just finish out this set for us.
Oh, that might be it.
That might be it.
That's it.
Oh,
wait, no, it's not. Yeah, there's a Flare Blitz too. Good switch from Humble Genius there, knowing exactly what he needs to do to get out of that combo, but he is in a dire spot. Oh, that's the down air, yeah.
Down air.
Oh,
and he
no
missed
tech
that tech
either.
too.
Yeah.
And that is a complete set.
Well, I have been Overdrive. I need to go play. I need to go play KOM. I'm seed 5, he's seed 4, so I'm going to beat him, though.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't guarantee that.